I'm Trace Hagmeyer, and these are your Rock TV announcements. Make sure to support your Westfield High School robotics team by eating at Stacked Pickle tonight. There will be a military club meeting on Friday, January 10th in the MPIF. Freshmen with last names A through K will have their scheduling meeting Tuesday, January 16th. The deadline for submitting your class request into Power School is January 29th.
Hey Westfield, with it being winter, I just want to remind you all of the snow days that we have coming up soon. And with those snow days, we have e-learning. As you may remember from last year, e-learning is a way for us to still get a good education from home when we're snowed in. On e-learning days, we will receive an assignment or a lesson from each one of our classes on Canvas. All e-learning assignments must be submitted within 2 days from the day of the cancellation. For example, if school gets canceled on a Tuesday, you have until Thursday to complete your work. During the 48-hour period you have to complete your work, our school will open some computer labs for students to come in and complete their work on their own time. The school will utilize social media and emails to communicate the different hours that the computer labs will be open. For more information about e-learning, you can visit the school district website.
The boys basketball team continued their winning ways Tuesday night with a 5-point home victory over Mount Vernon. The Rocks never led by more than 9 but controlled the game and ground out a tough win. Nick DePasquale led the way with 16 points, Braden Smith added 14, and Cam Hafner chipped in 10. Saki led the Rocks with 5 rebounds. The Shamrocks are back in action on Saturday at home against the Carmel Greyhounds.
It only took 42 years, but the trilogy of trilogies known as the Star Wars Skywalker Saga has finally come to an end. The final film in the sequel trilogy and of the saga, Episode 9 The Rise of Skywalker, has been released. Now this is the spoiler-free version of my Rise of Skywalker review. For more spoiler-infused talk, there will be another review posted on the Rock TV website. So, does The Rise of Skywalker conclude this trilogy and the saga well? In my opinion, yes and no. The movie is good, but it definitely could have been better. You can tell that Lucasfilm decided to play it safe after their last saga film caused uproars among some fans. They try to please everyone with this one, and it clearly shows. So, what are the positives? The cast, especially Adam Driver, does really good with what they're given. I felt like they handled Leia really well in the film with all the footage they were able to utilize. The callbacks to previous films were clever sometimes, and some payoffs were finally met. And there are some good humorous bits with C-3PO, who gets a lot more screen time than he has in the 2 previous sequel trilogy movies. Some of the new characters introduced were pretty good, most notably the new First Order General. And the other new characters introduced either have 1 or 2 meaningful scenes or are just introduced to be the film's comedic relief. What are the negatives? Remaining spoiler-free, I will say that most of the themes and ideas from The Last Jedi are either ignored or completely retconned. For example, I would estimate that Rose has roughly 6 minutes of screen time in this entire film, and that's me being generous. Some ideas that they introduce in this film don't even get a payoff in the film, and the Sith Troopers that they spent a lot of the merchandising budget on to hype up aren't seen for most of the movie. And the ending of the film, in my opinion, is a little bit of a mixed bag. But overall, The Rise of Skywalker is a decent and enjoyable film. I feel like it concludes this trilogy well enough, but I don't really know if it concludes the saga that well. If you haven't seen it yet, I'd say you should definitely give it a shot, as there is a little bit of something for everyone in it.
That's all for your Rock TV announcements, Westfield. Be kind, radiate positivity, and have a thrilling Thursday.